Hello, you are watching Elise Makes a Bunch of Videos. I've been planning on making this video for a while. I saw this video clip of an interview with Naomi Osaka after the whole Serena Williams thing, and everyone was talking about all the controversy with the refs and all this. And then it's interesting because it's like everyone was focusing on that. It's like, oh my god, feminists, and they're being all ridiculous, or is it right, or whatever. And then everyone's like, oh wait, maybe we should talk about who actually won the match. And then instead of being like, oh, here's this like other human being who's won the match, the only thing anyone ever talks about with Naomi Osaka is the race thing. You're half Japanese, you're half Haitian. Are people not saying you're Haitian enough? Are people not saying you're Japanese enough? Like, it's just so funny because it's like bringing up all these things about mixed race issues. And it's like, I don't know. It just seems like back in the day when people were talking about gay rights issues and like the thing is people are like blaming Japan or the media for painting this picture of what a Japanese person should be. And it's like, no, it's not the media, it's friggin' everyone. I brought this up in a video a few years back that was, what are you? Because people are constant, because I'm half, because I know you're wondering if you don't already know. I'm half Japanese and half white. Um, and then it's always the same friggin' thing. And I was watching this interview with her, and someone was like, oh, do you want to talk about your American heritage because we know you have like mixed heritage? Let's talk about that. And it's like, okay, I get that like she's representing Japan and she's not a full Japanese person, obviously, like ethnically. So why is that such a big deal? I just like any other like mixed race, it just it's just like the one drop rule. I feel like it's like, oh, but you're not like fitting in our little box of ethnicity, of what we think an ethnicity should be. So now you need to explain yourself. And it's just like the same thing I was talking about with the what are you thing, because people are constantly like demanding that I explain what my ethnicity is. Sometimes I'm just like, it doesn't matter. But I need to know. Why don't you want to know? Shouldn't you be proud of it? And shouldn't you like want to tell everyone every single day of your life? Actually, no. And I just think it's really interesting how no one recognizes that as being racist. It's like a mild racism. It's not like they're harming me in any way other than slight annoyance. But it's still racism, and people don't want to admit that. And it's like every time you ask me to explain my ethnicity, or any mixed race person to explain their ethnicity for no reason, really, other than like, I don't know how it works. I'm curious. Explain it to me. But okay, if you're someone who's like pretty much never had their ethnicity questioned constantly all the friggin' time, it might not seem like an annoying or racist thing. But it's like, it really is. And it's just interesting how like each media outlet or like people who are talking about it have these different slants. Like, oh, they're trying to say she's like half American and not half Haitian. And like, okay, it's very difficult to understand. She has a black dad, a Japanese mom, moved to the States when she was younger. She lives in the States now, but she's representing Japan. Cool. Like, I don't know why that's what everyone needs to talk about. No one's talking about anything else other than the whole like Serena Williams, all the ref and the calls and all those like controversial things with that match. But like, what the hell? People need to like stop getting obsessed with this. The more attention you're bringing to this like race issue, everyone's like, oh, we need to bring it up because then that's gonna like change things, because then that'll make everyone aware, and then everyone will be aware that what, mixed race people exist. Cool, now we all know. We can let that go, focus on other things that aren't this human being's race. Maybe things that are like related to tennis, maybe, I don't know. And like, why are people needing to be so obsessed with this race thing? It's like the fact, like, people think, oh, we're talking about the fact that she's mixed race, and that's making it more okay to be mixed race. What? That doesn't make any sense. Really, think about it. Oh, so let's talk about, like, it's just, yeah. So before mixed race people weren't allowed to be in sports? What are you trying to say? The only thing you're trying to say is that, like, I don't understand. You look different than what I think you should look like. Explain. Cool. Really, really deep, man. You look different too. What's your deal? Explain. Like, it's a stupid question. There's so many reporters, and it's just like the look on her face. It was like, I've been that look. Like, because everyone's asking. It's like, oh, what about this? What about that? Anyways, explain your, like, family dynamic and that and that and your bleh. And you can just see her face be like, oh, yeah, this again. Yes, this, Japan, and my dad's Haitian, and then now I live in the States. Cool. Are we good? Like, how many more times do you need to say it? I don't know. Anyways, that's just my thought on that. I think it's really stupid that people are obsessing about it, but then I'm making a video about it as well. But I just think, like, as someone who has this, just like not on a global scale, obviously, but on a day to day basis, it's annoying as hell. Stop asking the damn question. We all know now. We're good. We're good. We don't need to talk about it anymore. It's done. All right, guys? It's done.